What's up YouTube? It's Avery TV. Today I'll be making a Storytime video. Welcome back to Storytime, guys. So today's episode of Storytime, I will be talking about my disability. Yes, I bet people were wondering or curious if I have like a disability or not. So let's get this started, shall we? So the disability I am diagnosed with, what I'm going to say is, I do have a disability. I am diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. I bet a lot of people have heard about autism. And I know lots about autism because I have autism. So that's a good question for some of the YouTubers that have been asking me questions about if I have autism or not. I do have autism. So I'm going to say it. So autism is a social disability where you can have a hard time communicating with other people and have a hard time with social cues and sometimes with communication as well. My autism, back when I was really little, I was about 2.5 years old and they diagnosed me with autism called pervasive developmental delay, known as PDD. So with my autism, I was able to talk, but not at a normal age where most people start talking. Most toddlers talk around 2 years old. I didn't really talk until I was 3. And back then, I was able to sing words, but not really speak words. Because music was my passion all my life. So, also with my autism, when I was 3, they had to put me in a certain kind of school for kids with disabilities. Well, autism to be exact. I lived in Bergen County, New Jersey at the time when I was diagnosed with autism, and they put me in a school right in Paramus, New Jersey. So I was there for when I was 3 until 5 years old, and then later on in life, So when I was at that school, I had to learn behavior analysis where they had to put like some flashcards on me and ask what's in between or etc. like that. Repeat stuff, and so I could learn the material. So with my autism, when I was younger, when I started talking, I was only able to talk to adults, but I was not comfortable talking to other kids, like other people my age. I was very, very shy at the time, did not want to talk to people except adults. And I was unable to tell when someone was upset or having like emotions. So, but as I got older, I've been improving until I got better. So, after my year at the autism school in Paramus, I moved to a school in Bergen County as well, where I was getting ready for regular school, right in Cliffside Park, New Jersey. That was pretty much the same stuff I learned at disability school I was at in Paramus. But then in 2005, when my dad had a job in Albany, New York, I moved from Fort Lee, New Jersey to Albany, and I've been in my school district ever since 2005. And I've been doing a very good job at that school, and I've been improving on working, etc. So when I was at my regular school, I learned to do regular curriculum work as other students. So with my autism, around those times, has been getting better. Still had a hard time understanding people's emotions, but I've been getting better as I've been becoming older. So in elementary school, I was in self-contained classes for a bit, and until 6th grade, and then after that, from 7th grade all the way to senior year, I was in regular classes, but have special needs for accommodations and a study hall known as resource room, where I had to use my IEP and do my work, get help with my special ed teacher, and and just do some goal work as well. So that's what I basically did throughout high school as well. But I've worked hard in high school and stuff like that. So back in middle school with my autism, I was able to talk socially like I am right now. I talk socially with other people. I'm very social with others, especially friends I've met, and I've been doing a very good job talking to other people because I feel very comfortable, and I've been not hiding from my shell. So also with my disability, back in middle school, I had a very hard time understanding when someone was taking advantage of me. I used to have a friend who acted like a true friend to me, like was acting really nice, etc. Really cool. He was a cool dude, but then he pretended to be my friend, and I was unable to understand what he means, etc. Basically, when I was, well, I wouldn't say a person. I've had other friends though that were the same like that. So I had friends who pretended to be nice, was really nice to me, but then when they were acting like a jerk to me, I couldn't pick up that cue because I did not understand. So I said to myself, they're joking, they're messing around, they're my friend, etc., 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 blah, blah, blah. But really, they weren't acting like a friend to me, and I was very easily to be bullied like that. And I had a very hard time with that in middle school and freshman year in high school. But as I've been improving with social cues those years, I've been becoming a lot better, and I can easily tell if someone's now acting like if someone's taking advantage of me or not acting like a true friend. So that's pretty much what my autism was like. So my autism is actually high functioning, but sometimes I had a hard time understanding social cues, if someone's being a true friend or not, etc. And I also had a hard time with those kind of things. So pretty much with my disability, as of right now when I was in school, I struggled academically, and main reason why I struggle academically is because I struggle with reading comprehension. Struggle with reading comprehension means you're reading a story or reading certain kind of text, but you don't understand what it means. And that also affected my test-taking skills in school, especially in high school. In New York State, I had to retake the global regions because I failed to understand the directions the first time. I got a 46, and then I got a 65 for my second score, but I got a local diploma because I have low scores on my Common Core algebra and my bioregions. Those were very difficult for me to do because I struggled academically. But I'm so glad that New York State offered a thing for people with disabilities where they had the special kind of diploma where you can go to community college for 2 years and then transfer to a 4-year school. So I was happy. So overall, with my disability, pretty much when I got older, I just struggled academically. That's all I can say for that. So also, when I was younger until junior year, I was forced to take a thing in school called speech language therapy. That's where it's actually very common for people on the autism spectrum disorders, because sometimes they're unable to understand the big picture or understanding some type cues like paragraphs, etc., English stuff. So when I was in speech until junior year, I had a very hard time understanding what's in the big picture. So say that there was a picture of two guys in a movies, and the speech teacher is reading the story of what's happening, but then they ask me a question, and then I'm unable to understand what they're asking. I'm able to see what they're doing, like by at a ticket booth, etc. But I'm unable to talk about the main idea of of the story. So therefore, that's why I struggle with reading comprehension. This is one of the causes. So that was me pretty much in school. But I've been becoming a lot better and more independent. So I'm very proud of myself. So overall, I had my autism in school. And I'm a very happy guy. Satisfied with what I have. I'm just very happy who I am. And also, I don't know if you know, but a lot of people on the autism spectrum, such as Asperger's syndrome, have a big talent. My talent is music. I show great passion in singing, and that's why I was in like NYSSMA All-State and All-Eastern, because I'm very good at music. I struggle academically, but I'm very good at music. That's me with my disability. Very happy with myself, and I've made so many friends in music. All-Eastern, All-State, Melodies of Christmas. This was a big opportunity for me. This was a lot of fun, and I'm very happy that I did all this. It really helped my disability a lot too, actually. So, overall, I'm very proud of myself. I've made so many friends, and etc. like that. Now, if you saw my vlog with Static Shock 2000, he was not in All Eastern. However, he came to see my concert at All Eastern, and we hang out for a bit too, because he lives in New Jersey. He lives about an hour and a half from Atlantic City, and I was asking, hey, why not you come meet me at the concert for a second hangout? And then he did. It's really cool. So, I'm a little off topic, but I just talked about All Eastern, so why not put that in too? So, this was how I talked about my disability. So, I wanted to share with you all guys what I have, because why not? I have the urge to do it, so I think this is the appropriate time to do it now, because I just got out of high school and I'm about to enter college. So, yeah. So overall, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, the story time. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Hope to comment and subscribe below, and as always, peace out.